Hello, my name is Bill Gaylor. I'm the Director of Engineering here at the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center. I've been here for just about 12 years and just want to tell you a little bit about what we do here. We're 1,718 guest rooms, just a little bit shy of 2.6 million square feet. We have everything from live animals to roughly 500,000 square feet of meeting space. It's really interesting being here. In my 12 years, I've seen all kinds of different things. Everything from dealing with, the typical storm, the typical hurricane that we get here in Florida, all the way to, when it comes to our live animals, we've brought in a 6-foot tarpon that we had to figure out how to get into the building. Unfortunately, our best access is through the front door, so we had to get him via forklift all the way around to the pond. Other small things might be just dealing with the day in and day out roof leaks that come from a building, the effects of our guests may have on our building, as well as just the normal wear and tear that comes from being in Florida. So here's our carpenter shop. One thing that's kind of neat, all different signs and all different things. For those who may have seen the building prior to 2004, there used to be a big old sun on top of the roof. It's actually one of our dolphins from the fountain.
What's up there, Mr. Dolphin? We'll see you in your best. We'll walk over here.
Yeah, basically they have their ID card, they swipe it, brings it out.
There we are. Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Alrighty, just to give you a few facts here about the property. As I mentioned before, we're 1,718 guest rooms. In 2019, we averaged about 400,000 guest rooms in that year, and with that came a use of about 150 million gallons of water. We use annually, I'm looking at my notes here, 1.5 million therms for natural gas, which may be used for cooking as well as our boilers in our central energy plant. Also, when it comes to electricity, we average about 50 million kilowatt hours a year, and we're one of Duke Energy's largest single meter customers. That it all comes through one meter. We do have something unique. We are up to now 64 elevators and escalators, which you can imagine what kind of maintenance comes with those. We've got over 525,000 gallons of treated water in our pools and our water park, as well as about another 500,000 on our interior atrium here. And some things about our interior atrium is the center section that we're in is about 4.5 acres under glass. When you look above, you'll see almost 4,200 glass panes. And yes, we have had to replace them, and they have quite the lead time, not to mention requires a crane, of course, to get up there and take care of them. And that's always been, that was probably one of my biggest challenges when I first got here, is to come up with a solution for some of the challenges with our skylight. And it was definitely a big win when we did. Right now we're in the Key West atrium. You can see the lifelike boat behind us. And in the water below us is about 35 different types of game fish. We have the largest pond of its type here at the Gaylord. In there you'll find redfish, mangrove snapper, snook, also that 5-foot tarpon that I mentioned before, as well as from time to time some stingrays. And a great story about the wildlife that we have in this pond is that most of the animals have come through us through a program with Florida Fish and Wildlife. They will rehabilitate animals and give us the opportunity, because they can't put them back into nature, and we get the opportunity from time to time to add them to our exhibit. Currently we have 4 2,000-ton York chillers providing chilled water. Hot water is produced through 3 Cleveland Brooks boilers, 600 boiler horsepower each. We also have steam that we produce with 2 boilers for our laundry, and that's the only place the steam runs. And when it comes by for standby power, we've got 3 1.5 megawatt generators, and we've got one 750 that's over at our expansion. And one thing that's really unique about us is a couple years ago we worked a opportunity with Duke Energy, and we have a 11.75 watt megawatt generator system that is located at the edge of our property, and it actually gives us the ability to run the entire property off the grid. It's something that we haven't had to use for an emergency yet, but it is in place and ready to go. So what has been great about working here at the Gaylord? Well, when I first got to the building, I thought, okay, it's one building, it's been here for about 10 years, it's in good shape, what more can happen? Well, I would say kind of what's been unique is we've continued to grow and evolve. One of the things that we do is look and see what kind of experiences we can provide for our customers, and provide them with that exceptional experience. Since I've been here, we've renovated at least 2 major restaurants. Recently we completed a $158 million expansion on their building. We created a water park out of nothing and part of a parking lot, and it's really been great to see how not only have we invested in the space, but how much our customers love to come back and see us every time.